Let's go ahead and open and also do a little bit of review of two of my favorite Le Mans car of all time. Of course, this is the Nissan R89C. This is the 1989 number 23 car. This, of course, by Inno64. And one of my favorite brands right now, Trans Hobby, because they make really good Porsche race cars. So, and of course, this is the 911 GT1 LM. And also, I want to discuss, because there has been an update on this model, because I believe the first release did not have any tire printing. There was some incorrect printing on the drivers as well. So I'm hoping that I got the re-release with the tire printing and then with the correct driver names on the car. So we'll check that in a bit. Actually, let me do that first. Let me open Trans Hobby first, and then I want to discuss this car because I'm kind of irritated by this, because when the pre-order came out last year, they all the listings, store listings, mentioned that this is gonna be licensed by Nissan. Spoiler alert, it's not licensed by Nissan. I'm not really sure what's going on with the licensing with Inno and Nissan. But anyways, we'll talk about the licensing later after this. So let me open this up. So talk about the packaging. I really like the box. I don't have a mini GT box laying around here somewhere, so I can't really do a size comparison, but I think it's a bit wider. I think it's a bit wider, but anyways, the box looks good. The Trans Hobby logo, big fan of that. Very minimal. And down here, of course, you got your Porsche 911 GT1 LM 1998. And of course, the artwork of the car. And this is car number 95. I don't know how that goes, because I don't think they've released 95 cars already. They're new. So far, if I'm not mistaken, they've only released less than 10, I think. And yeah, that includes the exclusive. So I don't know. I'm confused by this. I need to look this up. If you know about the car or the numbering, like how it works on Trans Hobby, comment down below. On the back, of course, you're gonna see the Porsche sticker that this is in fact a licensed product, which I really like. And then of course also there's your 24-hour Le Mans sticker. And then also up here, they printed the licensing here, that this is an official licensed product by Porsche. So, of course, Trans Hobby sticker, looking really good. Let's open this. Very excited about this, and I'm also kind of scared because now that I've seen the re-release product, I wanted to get that product now. I'm really hoping that's what's inside. And I'll share a photo up here again, as always, to see what I'm talking about. I'll try to post the before or the initial or the first release here on the left, and then on the right is the re-release. So here we go. And what's cool about, well, I guess it's the same. Just the same plastic insert with cover, similar to Mini GT. Well, actually, no, correct. I'm sorry, that's not right. I was gonna say the plastic insert that housed the model for Mini GT, they don't really come with this cover, so that's why I think the box is bigger, a bit taller, I think. But anyways, it looks like I got the re-release, guys. So this is very good news. I can already see the tire printing, so I'm excited. Now I'm excited because this is one of my favorite Le Mans car or race car ever. And in fact, I'm trying to get like a 1/18 scale of this because this livery is so iconic to me. Oh, the tire and the wheel looks good here, guys. Oh, I'm so glad I got the re-release. And there was a delay because I pre-ordered this on RC Mart, and I was kind of pissed, to be honest, because a lot of stores in Asia got this model was released like I don't know, maybe a month early, and my pre-order hasn't updated on RC Mart. I'm like, what's going on? Usually RC Mart's pretty good at, releasing their models on time. And you know what? After knowing that there was a re-release, I'm kind of glad RC Mart waited for the re-release. So now I got this. Let's check this out now. Okay. So here's the tire printing here. So it does say Michelin. So it's sponsored by Michelin, and I can't quite read the top part of it. It's tiny. So I apologize, but at least the tire printing is there. The tire looks really good. Of course, it's running softs. And I do like the shape and height and the size of the wheel. I think it's perfect. And I will check the stance later, but from what I can tell, the stance here looks really good. It's really nice and low, just like how I like my race cars. I think they nailed the stance. One of the biggest thing here is the driver names. So where is it? It's right here, right? It looks like they corrected that. A lot of people are pissed because, being a licensed product, and a lot of people are waiting for this car to come out, right? And like I said, it's a licensed product, so they were expecting like the names to be correct. So, but hey, at least I got the correct one now. I'm so happy. But anyways, let's take a look at the side profile of the car. Of course, you got your IBM, Mobile One, the German flag, and a bunch of sponsors here. Bilstein right here. We got BBS, and these are tiny, but they are there and present. I do love the this livery. I don't even know how to explain this livery. I just like how clean it is. With blue curved lines and red. The number box looks really good. You got your 24 hours of Le Mans down here. The front looks okay. I mean, nothing really is going on there. You got your grille, pretty detailed. You got your Bilstein on both sides. IBM in the front. Of course, you got your number box again. This is a right-hand drive. I can see the GT1 wheel. Looks pretty cool, but everything is black on the inside, so I can't really see what else. You got your windshield wiper. It's embedded on the windshield. And got your big air scoop in the middle with Mobile One on both sides. And of course your class information, GT1. And then back here, it says 50 years. Let's see if I can zoom in. 50 years of Porsche, 1948 to 1998. So the side mirrors are, I think, I want to say hard plastic. There's no reflective sticker on it though. We have two opening features here, the one in front and then on the back. Of course, I'll show you that last because that's what you're paying for here. And it's crazy too. For Pop Race, right, and Motor Helix, they have opening features. Like, it's crazy how Trends Hobby make their price point lower than Pop Race because they have the same feature. They end their license, right? And then for some reason they're able to keep this under 20 bucks. I think, how much did I pay for this? Maybe 16? It's a little over Mini GT's MSRP, so which is crazy to me. And also, before I move on, I just want to let you guys know that, of course, this one has brake details. You can see the red caliper back there, right? And of course, the rotor, and then, the brake details on front and rear. This is, man, I still don't know how they do it, but I'm not gonna complain. This is crazy for less than 20. Let's go. I guess let's continue on the back. There's your fuel cap right there in the middle. It's nicely detailed as well. Any more vents on the side? Yeah, there's some vent here in front. I believe that goes on both sides as well. And then on the back, there's not much going on here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the wing. It says Porsche. I don't know if this is supposed to be like a carbon fiber wing. If this is supposed to be carbon fiber, I don't like it. I don't like how they did the carbon fiber details here on the wings. And then on the rear, of course, you got your two acrylic taillights, multicolor. Of course, you got your turn signals, painted, well, not painted, but it's in amber. And then the tailpipes looks good. It looks metal, but I'm pretty sure they are plastic. Really painted well with silver. And the wing support looks good. I think that's accurate. Let's take a look at the front end first. There it is. And this, from what I can tell, I can't really find a good photo of what's inside of this car. But yeah, for the most part, it is accurate. These two springs here, I think these are, I don't know if these are shocks or what. But yeah, these two springs here are present and then accurate in real life. But there's more right under or right next to these springs. So yeah, but it's not here, unfortunately. The magnet placement I do like because it's not in the way of other components. And Mobile 1, 50 years of Porsche up there. And this red thing is supposed to be the red tow hook. But of course, they didn't bother adding the actual tow hook there because, I mean, it makes sense to me because that might actually break when you know, put on the cover or take it off. You might hit it and then actually just break it. So I don't mind that they didn't add the actual tow hook there and then just painted it red. I'll give them a pass for that. These vents on the sides are supposed to be carbon fiber or like hard, you know, I'm not really sure what material, like some sort of hard plastic, right? But they painted it gold here. Maybe in some of the models or cars in real life are in gold, but in this photo right here, it shows like it's just a plain black. And as far as the size goes, I think it's supposed to be, I think it's the right size. Could be bigger, I think. But anyways, that's what's inside the frunk or the front end. So at least there's some details there. Magnets, they're pretty strong, right? Similar to, I want to say, Motor Helix. I think Pop Ray still has the strongest magnets in 64 scale. So they're still the champ in that department. And of course, it looks good. And it's very similar to Pop Race's. I guess I'll have the similar thought on this. You see this, I don't know if this is port bars, but these bars right here, these metal bars, I still feel like they are too thick for 64 scale. I think there should be a little thinner, but you know, at the same time, I'm glad that they are there because it adds so much realism, right, to the model. And let me get more light. Boom, right there. And as far as, you know, you can't really see because there's this thing right here, this carbon fiber cover, or I think this is where the air goes, right, from this air scoop, right, from the top, and the air goes here in the back to cool the engine. So you can't really see like the engine cover or detail because this is in the way. But as far as, you know, these rods or these steel bars, at least they're there and nicely painted. You see the springs, they are painted in red. I think for the most part it is accurate. There's some greens there, which you can see here in this photo. There's some green springs there mixed with the red. But the components look good, you know, if I'm being honest. And then the magnet placement here is very smart because, as you can see, if you compare it to this photo, these are some, I'm not sure if it's what they call it in real life, but there's some holes there. I don't know if it's just vents. It could be for just for cooling. But at least they put the magnets there, so it's not in the way of, you know, the engine details or other components. So that's awesome. And yeah, I mean, there's not much else to say here. Yeah, overall, I'm very happy with this, and I'm so glad I got the re-release with the you know, tire printing and all that. Anyways, I'm gonna be adding that to my Le Mans collection. I can't wait, and let's go ahead and open this bad boy. Um, yeah, let's get it out of the way and talk about the licensing again. I don't know what's going on with Nissan and Inno. I don't know if they're talking, if they're still talking, because that really pissed me off, and I'm sure I'm not the only one or who is mad about that, because everybody's expecting this car is gonna be licensed. Now I know a lot of you guys does not care about licensing, and I really don't. But if something like this that they marketed the pre-order as Nissan R89C Le Mans car, and then on release they removed the name Nissan from the packaging, right? Like it's kind of like a bait and switch situation, right? So that kind of pissed me off. I don't know. Someone tell me what's going on with the licensing agreements, with Nissan and Inno, because I don't know what's going on. The engine looks already exposed, so let's cover that first. Here's the cover. Let's put this cover for now, and let's take a look at the base. This is, of course, I love the base, so it actually matches the livery of the car, which is I'm a big fan of. Of course, this is the Nissan R89C. They didn't win, Nissan didn't really win the Le Mans in '98. Is it the '98? Let me double check. '89. Sorry, this is '98. This is '89. So they didn't really win in '89. In fact, the Sauber C9 actually won that race, in '89. So they didn't really finish in top 10. I could be wrong, but it's still significant because, of course, the Calisonic livery, everybody knows about that, and it pretty much started the whole R80 or R series for Nissan. And then after the Le Mans race, they didn't win, but they just dominated in other race in Japan. So it's still a significant car, and it's, to me, it's still pretty iconic. Let's talk about. Did I talk about the base? Yeah, I love the base. Of course, the white, and of course the red and blue livery. Got your car model name here, R89C, Le Mans 24-hour, 1989, number 23 car. Yep. And I already pre-checked the delivery of this before I do an unboxing for you guys. Everything here is accurate. Even the blue, the shade of blue, and the red, they are accurate. So there's that. Let me try to remove this from its base. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I'm gonna be very careful because of those two antennas, so I'm gonna hold it on the side. Let's check the wheels real quick here. I think the wheels looks fantastic. You can see the brake details. I don't see any calipers, but I see the rotor in the back of the wheels. They do roll, but it's a bit sticky. I think it rubs on the top of the front fender there. Of course, you have your Dunlop tire printing there. That is accurate. Even the rivets around the wheels or right next to the lip looks really good here. Tires looks good. They are sporting slicks like the GT1, and the tire height, shape, and everything, I like him. Big props to they nailed that. Front end, actually, let's see, Calisonic, of course, number 23 gets a big vent here. And front end, of course, the acrylic headlights are really, really clear here, guys. Super clear. You see the black housing right behind it. Couple of lights in both sides. Very nice. And the grill looks good. And it comes with a small tow hook. Big props. I'm going to be very careful with that. And of course, you got two more vents here in the front. Nissan banner. Two antennas, which I'm a big fan of. Keep adding those antenna, guys, because I'm a big fan. The side mirrors are plastic. Be careful with that, as always. You got rivets around the window on both sides. Looks cool. Of course, your gas cap, nicely painted. Of course, you got your exhaust. exhaust here. Does it have an exhaust? Yeah, both sides. There's your exhaust there. Big vent on the right side as well. Wing support. This is accurate. Love it. I love when they don't slack off on the wing support. The paint is okay. It's not the best, right? It looks plasticky to me. But at least the Nissan printing on the wing looks nice. Calsonic Dunlop, of course. Back end, got your two vents here, and then the acrylic taillights, amber and red, very nice. And yeah, the exhausts are on the side. So let's take a look at the engine. Okay, this looks good. The magnet's pretty strong, by the way. Hold on. Yeah, this is pop race level. Yeah, and of course the placement of the magnet, big fan, right there in the middle, not in the way. But yeah, there's some cooling there on both sides. Nicely painted. It looks metal, but I'm 100% sure they're plastic. The engine looks good. The cover. What else here? I got your two springs. I mean, they're not real springs, unfortunately. I think they're just hand drawn. With red lines and then copper. It's not perfect. It's not Motor Helix level or YS model level, but the springs are represented by red lines at least, right? And then these steel bars look good. This is what I'm talking about. This is the size that I was looking for. Not too thick, right? It's in scale. Yeah, it looks good. Looks really good. Yeah, without the cover though, yeah, the wheel rolls really nice, and then of course it feels metal to me. Yep, it is metal. I really like this model a lot. The licensing, yeah, it's crazy. I did not like how Inno or Nissan pulled a bait and switch on us, pulling that licensing from this model on release, which is crazy. So if anyone knows about the licensing deal between Inno and Nissan, let me know. Yeah, what do you guys think about this too? Hopefully you got this too. And if you did get this, I hope you got the re-release version because this is beautiful. Yeah, Trans Hobby, they're cooking. They are cooking big time. And of course, what do you guys think about this? I think it looks great. Even without the license, it looks great. Because you still got your Nissan there printed on the car, so it's fine. But yeah, both of them looks really good. By the way, if you don't know, Inno's making the 787B with opening features like this. So stay tuned for that. I'm not going to get it because I have two already. I just sold my Pop Race 787B to my cousin. So he's very happy with that. Gave him a good price too. So I think I'm done with 787B until someone blows me away or some brand blows me away. But right now the end game, I have my end game piece for the 787B, which is the Motor Helix one. I appreciate all the extra accessories. So yeah. With that, thanks for watching and bye bye.